Underground Lab, Biomedical Park. For countless nights, she dreamed of drowning in a bottomless abyss. It was pitch black, and icy coldness engulfed her. She tried swimming towards the surface to catch a breath, but it was just too dark, and the surface was just too far. Giving up appeared so much easier. She was tired. She was tempted to ignore the sufferings of the world and give in to sleep. But a voice weakly called her name. Fine cracks appeared in the massive slabs of ice. Her name felt so alien to her. It felt as though it was never hers. Yet every syllable of that name tugged at her heart.
Kiana Kaslana. 目を覚ませ.
She remembered the name. She always longed to have that name. She slowly regained consciousness. She remembered things, the experiments and the interrogations. Her mission was not yet complete. She would not let herself continue sleeping.
いいぞ、空の律者。今のテストでお前はほんの1秒にも満たない時間しか気絶しなかった。お前の体は奇跡の塊のようだ。どんな苦しみを与えても元に戻る。まだ話せるか？
あんたたちの実験、研究室での実験はどれくらいの人が生き残れるの？
数が気になるのか？空の律者にとって死亡者の数など晩餐の後の食卓にあるパンくずのように意味がないと思っていたが、答えが分かったら教えよう。その時まだ私の声が届けばの話だが。次の項目、律者コアと身体組織の接続反応。
The girl could bear it no longer. Jackal observed her through a comm screen and gave off a sadistic laugh of enjoyment.
あんたの細胞組織の崩壊エネルギー耐性には驚いたよ。崩壊エネルギー溶液を注入したら精魂が輝き始めた。ああ、なんて美しい刻印だ。孫子が約束してくれた未来に自信が湧いてきたぞ。
成功といえば、あんたたちが天命のワクチンを盗んでバルキリーの敵になっていろいろしたのに、ゾンビの他にこの都市で成功を持つ人間を一人も見なかった。あんたの計算はきっと間違ってる。
実験サンプルに対し専門的な問題について討論するつもりはない。だって馬鹿げているだろう。
Jackal waved her hand and initiated a new test.
数式の小数点を間違えてるかもしれない。私もテストの時によく。
Jackal waved her hand again and added another torturous routine.
お前は運に恵まれた虫けらだ。神のような力を手に入れればこの世の全てに口出しできるとでも思っているのか。これは人類の運命を変えられる素晴らしい知識だ。そのようないい加減な比喩でこの深刻な話を愚弄するのは許さない。ワクチンの改造もどれほどの崩壊エネルギーを使えばこの都市にいる人々の精魂を完全活性化できるかも。それらの鍵となる知識は私のような非凡なる才能の持ち主以外に理解できまい。
A sadistic genius, probably.
崩壊エネルギーはどこに放たれる？都市の中心、それとも郊外？
質問が多すぎる。テストを飛ばして解剖を始めるとするか。
たったこれっぽっちの答えのために無駄な時間を費やしちゃったよ。
The lab rat suddenly smiled. She turned out to be a guest of a bad comedy show who finally lost her patience.
いいや、どうせこれ以上情報は得られないだろうし。
Jackal's helpless specimen no longer squirmed and trembled in pain. Instead, she grinned like a predator.
ありえない。どういうことだ。
だって叫び声と嘘泣きは女の子の必須スキルでしょ。あんたのテストも言うほど痛くなかったし。
She raised her fist and swung a punch, then another. The hardened reinforced glass shattered like thin ice before her wrath.
覚えておいて。今日私が壊すのはこのガラスだけじゃない。あんたたちの成婚計画もだ。
あんたは。
The girl threw a few more punches, destroying the comm screen before Jackal could describe her threat.
まずは自分の犬頭に気をつけなさい。
Kiana ripped bundles of IV tubes off her body, stepped out of the testing tank, and took in a deep breath. Alarms went off around her. A holding cell slowly opened to release a monster encased in a sickening purple carapace. The girl smiled and prepared herself for combat. Alright, apparently those are all just a ruse. Okay, this is new. Oh, Tonatio, I see.
本当に大丈夫なの？
こんなこと言うのもなんだか変だけど、あいつが与えた苦しみ。
Wait, are you... do you lose a sense of pain or something, Kiana? There you go. Her killing blow shattered the Honkai beast into black fragments that quickly disappeared into a yawning void. A mighty explosion quickly followed. The giant doors behind her shook and fell apart. Kiana spun around and readied herself for another fight. But the intruder was someone she was wholly unprepared to meet.
Kiana-chan.
Oh. Kiana Kaslana had fantasized a million different reunions with Raiden May. But this was not one of them. She did not expect to meet her at this time, or at this place. There was no joy in her heart. There was only fear.
メイ先輩、ここに何しに来たの？ここは来ていい場所じゃないよ。私はとにかくここは危ないの。
After all she had been through, she thought she was strong enough to face her best friend. But she lost all courage the very moment she saw May. She became that drifter girl once more. Guilt and fear of losing control plagued her heart. The demon of her past whispered behind her ears. May held Kiana in a tight, silent embrace. She held on tightly for fear of losing Kiana if she let go.
キアナちゃん、怪我してる。帰ろう、ハイペリオンに。学園長たちもあなたを待っているわ。帰れないよ、メイ先輩。
The past where she could laugh with her friends was gone. She could not pretend that nothing had happened. Will they welcome her with smiles and hugs? Some wounds will never heal. The forced smile only worsens the pain it tries to disguise.
ごめん。もうみんなを巻き込みたくないんだ。
May looked at Kiana as though she was a stranger.
キアナ、今は過去を懐かしんでいる場合じゃない。敵が通路からこっちに向かってくる。メイさんにも戦闘準備をしてもらおう。
メイ先輩、少し時間が欲しいの。まずはここを出て、この都市の危機を解決したら、また話をしよう。リタさんから情報をもらってここに来たの。だから事情はもう把握してるわ。でも、キアナちゃん、これだけは分かってほしい。私も、ハイペリオンのみんなも、ずっとあなたを待っているから。
Kiana nodded. She then turned around to face the enemies. Aw, they're finally reunited again. It feels like so long ago.
さっきの実験室であの犬頭をかぶったやつが計画を漏らした。ワクチンを改造して人体の精魂を活性化させる他に、ヨルムンガンドは都市レベルの崩壊災害を起こして精魂の完全活性化をするって。
詳しい時間と場所はわからないの？ここを全部探しても計画を止められないわ。
場所は把握しましたよ。
Oh,
キ
really?
アナさんは元気なようで安心しました。
彼女を捕まえるというなら私がそれを許しません。
メイさん、落ち着いてください。この都市では同じ戦線にいると申し上げたではありませんか。先ほどキアナさんがおっしゃったヨルムンガンドが崩壊災害を引き起こす計画、その後半部分は大方察しがついています。崩壊エネルギーの使用が厳しく管理されているこの都市では、本来なら大型崩壊を引き起こせるほどの力はありません。しかし検査を受け合法的に都市に入ったものなら話は別です。特に崩壊エネルギーを駆動システムに使う大型の乗り物、例えば私の戦艦エオス号は最高の餌になります。
つまりあいつらは
エオス号から崩壊エネルギーエンジンを外し利用しようとしているのでしょう。天球市の市民に最大限の影響を与えるため、そのエンジンは都市中心部の信号塔の上に設置されています。
Wow.
保護ケースを外しエンジンを一定時間オーバーロードさせれば巨大な崩壊エネルギーを放つ次元爆弾となり、ボン。その後はいくら調査しても店名は言い逃れできないでしょう。
これ以上ここで時間を無駄にはできないね。
ええ。しかし相手もこのまま私たちをここから出すつもりはないようです。
A giant shadow slowly approaches, blocking both their path and view.
あいつさっき倒したのに。
The gigantic figure of a strange purple beast re-emerged in the air. It shook its translucent shell, raising its claw and ready to attack. Wait, is it Naruto, Natio?
キアナさん、あなたが私に言ったことを覚えていますか？災害を止めることは逃げることよりも重要なことだと。私がお相手します。爆弾の解除は
Oh,
よろし
thank
くお
you.
願いします。
わかった。
あの時助けに来てくれてありがとうございます。これで借りを返します。
Okay, respect for Rita, I guess. I guess she can like prioritize the importance of like capturing the enemy and saving the entire city. So, okay, I can get that.
お目覚めを、表層の主よ。
There you go. Carcasses of slain beasts cover the ground. Rita panted. Their bodies have not fully recovered from the serum. Communicator buzz. Familiar voice
応
spoke.
答するのが遅すぎではありませんか。
Durandal.
デュランダル様に捕まっても知りませんよ。
Oh, we have a timer. Okay. Okay, road is clear. Let's pick up this thing. Oh, why are we in the waterfall? Oh, you. Okay. Raven.
またあったな。今回は誰にも邪魔させん。
メイ先輩。
大丈夫。キアナちゃん、私に構わないで。集中して。
The girl gently lowered her injured friend and stood up. The gray cape flapped in the wind. She was a raptor with both eyes on her prey.
どいて。今ならまだ間に合う。あんたたちの計画は人助けなんかじゃない。虐殺だ。
虐殺？第二次崩壊を引き起こし、人類史上最大の人殺しが、お前のような化け物に、私たちをとやかく言う資格がどこにある？お前のせいで死んでいった人の声を聞いたことがあるか？崩壊エネルギーに感染して死んでいく者、主人の死に悲しむ女たち、親や兄弟の元から引き離され傭兵にされた子供たち、彼らの叫びも彼らの泣き声もお前に聞こえるわけがない。
The one's expressionless face betrayed a hint of sorrow.
実験が成功すれば人類はもう二度とお前がもたらす全ての苦しみに耐える必要がなくなる。
もう一度言う。どいて。本気で私に勝てる。
Okay, this is it. This is the final battle. For this chapter at least. Yeah, sorry, I have no sympathy for the World Serpent at all. Of probably killing 99% of the entire city just for a plan of eliminating Honkai. I'm sorry, I cannot relate to that. I cannot relate to that at all. Oh, they just bombed the entire thing. Okay. After all, if you're trying to save humanity, but in doing so you hurt most of humanity, is that actually like saving humanity though? That's why I don't agree with the World Serpent's point of view. Or like Schicksal for that matter. Okay, this is over. This is over. Goodbye. The fighters clashed in mid-air and landed without a sound. Victory had been decided. Blood-stained Raven's cape. She staggered as she tried to cover her wounds. She could not accept this defeat.
殺すがいい。空の律者。今までお前が平然としてきたように。
Kiana looked into her enemy's eyes. She was probably about as old as she was, but those eyes only witnessed scenes of death and terror. Kiana holstered her guns.
実験はもうすぐ始まる。今さら何をしても結末は変えられない。お前の足止めはできた。この戦いは私の勝ちだ。
Raven gave a cruel smile. She waved her hands weakly and created a smokescreen. Raven disappeared without a trace into the shadows of the city.
ここまで来たっていうのに時間がないなんて。
She had spent every iota of her strength. Her body was on the verge of collapse.
きっとまだここを出る方法がある。ここに閉じ込められるわけにはいかない。
キアナ、空の律者の力を全開放しよう。
Yeah, you are the herrscher of time and space.
今なんて。
あなたの体の中にある空の律者の力を目覚めさせるんだ。そうすればエンジンが爆発するまでにたどり着く。
Or open
災害を
portals, I
阻止でき
guess.
る可能性はまだ残っている。
委員長が何をしようとしてるかわかるよ。それが唯一の方法だってことも。でも委員長はもう力がだいぶ弱まってるから。
彼女の人格は私が全力で抑える。だからキアナは心置きなく律者コアを力を使うんだ。あなたの言った通りだよ。いつか過去を思い返した時、自分が逃げてばかりだったなんて
私も嫌だからね。崩壊のせいで犠牲になった人々はすでに過去のもの。あなたの努力で世界がより良くなっていくことを目にする機会はなくなるけど、でもあなたがまだ生きている人々にそれを見せることができるなら。
Kiana turned around and looked into May's eyes. May's lips trembled. She seemed to know that Kiana had made her choice. The silence and sadness in her eyes conveyed her feelings to Kiana. She knew that Kiana would not stop. Kiana looked up. She then closed her eyes.
あなたがするべきことをするんだ。
Where is the subtitle? Well, I guess I can understand it.
委員長。
Oh, are we going to have a cinematic? She became an arrow darting across the neon-illuminated landscape of Arc City. Oh yeah, this is a cinematic. Oh, nice parkour. Damn. Oh, classic baseball bat Kiana. Wow. Damn. Yeah, those robots don't care at all about the property damage, are they? Damn. Think with portals. Oh, and she stops time. Okay.
だよね。急いで解除しないと。強烈な崩壊エネルギーが。
キアナ。
姫子。
Oh.
そうだよね。約束したもんね。一緒にこの完璧じゃない世界を
私たちの望み通り変えてみせる。
What? Oh, she sends it flying. Wait, is she going to pull a Batman? Yeah, she's going to pull a Batman. Alright. Okay.
これが私の約束。
Yeah, she did just pull a Batman or Iron Man. Yes. The Serpent's dark plan shall end in one brilliant conflagration. The girl was the only one who knew the secrets, and she gave chase to the fallen star. Durandal. Oh. She just saved Kiana with Abyss Flower. Interesting. Okay, so I guess we're going to end on that cliffhanger on the end of this chapter. Yeah, Kiana just basically pulled a Batman when, you know, like Batman carries that nuclear bomb off the coast of Gotham. Or like Iron Man when he throws the bomb off into like the distant abyss in the first Avenger. So the thing that I feel like a little bit like sudden was that inclusion of a bomb, really. I mean, this entire chapter has been building off onto that like bomb, but I feel like there is no good reason why we should care that much about the bomb. Because again, we only care about the main characters, right? We only care about Kiana, May, and Rita. We don't really care about the people in the city because we've never actually met them before. So maybe it's just like the limitations of the way that they tell stories here, because at the end of the day, the way that Honkai Impact tells its story is through a visual novel. And in visual novel, you can actually know like a lot of characters because it's going to get like kind of ridiculous. But that being said though, Manos did a pretty well job at like introducing a lot of characters into a visual novel, and that works pretty great. So yeah, the threat of the bomb is great, but there is no reason for us to care. We only care about Kiana's survival. So that's my only problem with the chapter. It's definitely better than Genshin's Archon Quest, but yeah. Alright, so I think I'm going to end this video right here. So in the next chapter, we're going to go with chapter 15, which is, I think, the introductions of Durandal, right? So far, we haven't actually known Durandal that well, except for during the Schicksal invasion. But yeah, I'm actually kind of excited for it. So as usual, if you like this video, then don't forget to leave a like. And if you want to see more videos like this, videos where I play Honkai Impact or Genshin Impact or other indie games that I'm going to play in the future, then be sure to subscribe. And with that, I think I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.